Hello, it's Mike Korin with Classic Realty. Welcome to the Lake Barcroft show. Today we're going to be doing a housing market update. We're going to talk about how it's affecting housing in Lake Barcroft. Now, as most of you know, interest rates have almost tripled in the last year, and that's obviously a really big jump. The initial reason the feds went ahead and raised rates was to curb inflation. They wanted to raise the rates, make housing less affordable, bring housing prices down. Unfortunately, that is not what has happened. Rates went up, and initially, again, I'm gonna use that word initially, sellers dug their heels in the ground and they said, hey, we're not gonna move. We wanna keep our amazing rate. But buyer demand remained really high. It still remains real high. You know, in fact, homes that are priced and marketed well, they are flying off the shelf even before they hit the market, even with the rates so high. So we're gonna talk about a few things that might be affecting different cycles, different schools of thought, and we'll let you make the final decision on what's happening here. Again, almost no inventory right now. Things are flying off the shelf. We're gonna look back about the last 40 years in America, and we're gonna look at the number of new listings to hit the market. Again, it's new listings, not listings on the market. Two very different things. Between June and July, historically for 40 years, we are gonna see much more housing hit the market than between July and August, except this year. So what does that mean? Is inventory rising? Who knows? But I am going to tell you what's next. We're going to talk about how this is going to play a factor into it, and that it's equity. I think people's short-term memories, they're real short. People are already forgetting about the 2.5% to 3.5% interest rates. You know, at first everyone dug their heels in the ground. Hey, it's 6%. We're not going to buy. Rates right now are right at about 8%. All of a sudden, 6% is looking really good. And let's face it, in the Washington, D.C. area, we're in a bubble. People here have really good incomes. And the magic word of the day, equity. They have a lot of equity. And do you know about 37% of the homes in America nationwide actually have no mortgage on their house? So we learned a lot of lessons back in 2008. 37% of homes have no mortgage. The ones that do have mortgages on the house, on average, have $290,000 worth of equity. Take a minute, let that settle in. We're in a very, very, very good picture from where we've been in other challenging real estate markets. Again, so people are getting used to the rates right now. We have tremendous equity. So the sellers that were saying, well, hey, we don't want to downsize right now. Why are we going to downsize? Well, again, most of them, or a lot of them, 40% don't even have loans on their house. So it doesn't matter. They're probably going to downsize and buy in cash anyway. Remember 2, 3, 4 years ago, walk score used to be all the rage. Everybody wanted to buy their new house. Oh, we're walking distance to our favorite pizza place. Oh, we got a great walk score. We're near the metro. But I'm gonna use an example. Maybe they're like, hey, we're about to start our family. We have twins coming. We want to move to Lake Barcroft. Maybe you just want to get away and just have this as your backyard. You want morning cups of coffee here to start your day. Well, guess what? With an average nationwide of $290,000 in equity, and we're in a bubble here in the DC area, you probably have more equity than that. So if you actually do the math, you may be able to come in, buy this house in Lake Barcroft, use the equity that you have, sell that condo, sell that townhouse, sell that starter house, join us here inside the lake, and you might not be affected by these high rates. These high rates are not forecasted to be here forever. Does anyone have a crystal ball? No. But you know what I like? I like facts. I don't like opinion. If you look at market cycles and what's happening, it's not predicted. The rates are going to keep creeping up and up and up for eternity. They are going to come back down. We're going to see a boatload of refinances. Everyone's going to be happy again. Guys, consultations are free. I would love to see you here in our neighborhood. But, you know, if we have a consultation, you decide you want to stay in that condo near your pizza place, invite me over. Let's have some pizza. It's obligation free. I love sharing my knowledge with you about the market. I love sharing everything about Lake Barcroft. Give me a call. Again, I'm Mike Korin, Classic Realty. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Barcroft show.